get a Ring of Health and an Urn. Urn, definitely a good item on Alchemist. It helps with mana. He doesn't really have mana issues, so just that little bit amount of mana he needs in combination with Crystal Maiden's Aura, that's really going to help. And it looks like a very nice Shackle Shot from Windrunner, a Fissure Attempt from Earthshaker. However, it looks like PotM is going to get picked up from a very nice stun from Windrunner, Venge, and just the combination of the other three heroes that were there. So, Playmate is 2-2, and I believe Dendi is also 2-2. No, Dendi is 1-2 against Playmate's 2-2, so it looks like more or less the same. Looks like Dendi's going to go top, get a bit of farm, and it looks like it's going to be pretty easy for Dendi to lane against a Drow, and it looks like they're going to pick off Crystal Maiden here. We'll see if Drow gets the kill, or if that tick from Alex's Witch Doctor, the Maledict, ends up picking off Crystal Maiden, and that's what happens a lot. Witch Doctor gets a lot of kills that he doesn't want to take, but that Maledict just does so much damage, and especially if enemies are running like that, they'll tend to die to the Witch Doctor, which is not terrible. Witch Doctor does benefit from items like Aghanim Scepter and things like that, and it looks like Earthshaker canceling the animation for the Fissure. I think if he just went for it first, he would have actually got the Windrunner. Instead, he canceled the animation, and that just gave her enough time to Windrun out. Meanwhile, let's talk about the Observer wards here. 2 wards placed from both teams. It looks like the DRz, that's the Scourge ward, is about to run out. It looks like the Sentinel ward still got about half of its timed life, and it's going to give vision of this area on anyone who even tries to go to the Roshan, even though I don't think either team can Roshan at this point. Meanwhile, there's a bit of a convergence at mid. Looks like Playmate's a Starfall, missing the Windrunner, using it a bit too late. Nice Fissure attempt there, though. However, looks like we have a TP in from the Witch Doctor, and it looks like this tower is not going to go down. Looks like a very nice Shackle Shot. However, there's nothing that they can do about it. Looks like a very nice Maledict going off. However, no Starfall, no mana for the Starfall, or no arrow. So a bit unfortunate there. Looks like Venge is going to be safe. A very nice Fissure from Earthshaker once again. Earthshaker probably just trying to get some creep kills here. Needs to get that dagger. Looks like he's up to get the boots finally. So he's probably not going to get dagger until the mid 20-minute mark at this point. I don't see him getting. He doesn't have enough farm. Let's check the farm on Drow Ranger. She's 62 right now. Creep kills. Let's see what items she's going for. She has the Claymore, so I mean the Quarterstaff, excuse me. So she's most likely going to be making that Lothars. Looks like she's going to TP back. However, she cancels her TP. Looks like they have wards here, and it looks like Windrunner was coming in. She cancels her TP. Knowing that when she was TPing, Windrunner started running back, so she wisely canceled her to TP, gets a few creep kills, probably wasting that 135 gold. Getting 3 creep kills is about the same, so not benefiting from anything there, but just a very interesting play from the Drow Ranger. But anyways, it looks like the Scourge team pulling the high stack once again, going to deny some creeps to the Drow player. And it looks like Crystal Maiden, not too much of anything, just has her wand and her boots at this point. Let's see what items Nevermore has on him. Where are you, Dendi? Nevermore's got a Travels now, so it looks like he hasn't opted to get the BKB or the Blink Dagger. We'll see if he goes for DPS items like Manta, Scotty. I don't think his farm is far more justified in a Scotty quite yet. He doesn't have enough farm to get an early Scotties, and he's gonna lack the items if he tries to rush a Scotty. So we'll probably be seeing a Blink Dagger or a BKB at this point. It looks like a Invis Dendi. We'll see if he's able to pick off Nevermore here. A very nice arrow and a Starfall. Getting Dendi was trying to teleport, and it looks like Dendi is gonna get picked off thanks to the leap there. And and he pops a wand. A very nice wand there from Dendi. Didn't quite see that, and popping it right before he got hit, so that letting Dendi survive there. And I think Playmate might have arrowed a bit too early. Dendi did just start his teleport. He could have waited for Earthshaker. However, very nice play from both sides. And it looks like Necrolyte is going to push top tower. He does have a mech already, so a 17-minute mech, not bad at all. And it looks like he was about to last at the tower. It gets glyphed, and Necrolyte's like, I don't want any part of this. He sees all the heroes traversing to bottom, and he's just going to be like, I am out. So it looks like the 3 heroes that were heading bottom aren't going to see anything here. And let's continue to look at the item progressions. Looks like Witch Doctor doesn't have too much of anything. He is only 3-2. Looks like continuing to get the Observer wards. And I was saying Witch Doctor can benefit items from like Aghanim Scepter, can get him items like Urn. He can continue to buy Observer wards and sentries, and it's not too bad to let your support heroes get some creep kills and things like that. some teams actually let their support heroes get the first blood, because a hero like Venge with boots just lets you do so much. You know, a Venge with boots and roaming around with boots is so much more effective than a Venge with just 300 move speed. An early 350 move speed, like, you know, 1 minute into the game, it just lets you gank so much more efficiently. Anyways, we'll see if Dendi's able to pick off, if Playmate's able to pick off Nevermore at the top here. Looks like Dendi pops his magic wand, but not this time. And Playmate picking off Dendi, and the Playmate continuously taunting Dendi. And these guys are just going at it, having some fun. We'll see if they're able to pick off anyone here. It's like Earthshaker was kind of going in for an Echo Slam there, but decides to think better of it, and it looks like an ultimate from Witch Doctor. Venge is going to pop her magic stick, so she should be safe. We'll see if they're able to pick off Crystal Maiden here. It looks like Earthshaker. Ooh, he was going to give that kill to Drow Ranger, and he shouldn't have did that. He should have just went for the Crystal Maiden. Earthshaker once again canceling his animation of the fissure. I have no idea why this is continuously canceling his animation. It looks like Venge is staying here, going to try to kill Drow, and it looks like Witch Doctor coming in time to save her, and it looks like they are going to pick off Venge. However, Drow Ranger does go down to a very nice power shot. We'll see if the Windrunner is able to pick off Necrolyte here. We see the Alchemist charging his stun. And it looks like he's going to stun himself one time. It looks like Necrolyte's going to continue running. Windrunner's going to persist chasing. It looks like Necrolyte has no more mana. It looks like Windrunner has enough mana for one more power shot. Pops her magic wand, and it looks like they're going to turn around and try to gank here. It looks like Earthshaker has TP'd back. We'll see if Alchemist gets picked up. Alchemist is probably going to stun Necrolyte here. Starting Necrolyte, we'll see if they're able to get a kill here. Oh, and a very poor fissure from the Earthshaker player, not stunning properly, and we'll see if they're able to pick off Necrolyte here thanks to that. And it looks like, ooh, one more hit, and a very nice shackle, and it looks like Alchemist is just going to go balls in deep, and it looks like they are going to get the Necrolyte kill here thanks to that stun. Just one more DPS hit, and he's going to go down. Necrolyte has no mana. Meanwhile, let's see if they're able to pick off the Windrunner here. It looks like Windrunner is going to get picked off from Playmate, so very well done there. It looks like Alchemist is going to make it safe. Make it out safe, or we'll see if there's a very nice fissure from the Earthshaker here, and if they're able to pick off Alchemist. Alchemist overstaying his welcome. Looks like he's going to get owned by the Drow Ranger, and a pretty decent fissure, about as best as you can get, and ooh, a poorly placed arrow from Playmate. Probably missed that because of the frost arrows from the Sky Fill player. However, it looks like Crystal Maiden is going to trade her life most likely. I don't see Crystal Maiden escaping this, and Crystal Maiden trading her life to save Alchemist, so definitely worth it. Earthshaker doesn't have enough mana for a fissure at this point. PotM has no mana for an arrow, so Alchemist is going to be safe. So they end up losing a Windrunner and a Crystal Maiden, and they save their Alchemist. However, they did pick off the Necrolyte initially, and they did pick off the Drow Ranger way back when. So both teams just trading kills back and forth. Let's see what the farm on Nevermore is right now. Let's check the creep kills once again. It looks like 79 and 79 and 22 for the Drow Ranger, 18 and 3 for Earthshaker. However, he does have 2 hero kills now. Has a 1,200 gold, so probably going to be getting that dagger in about 5 minutes. Necrolyte with 2,000 gold, so probably saving up for that Ultimate Orb or Mystic Staff. Going to be making that Gwynsu most likely. Has 76 creep kills. Playmate has 82. The PotM player has a Blade of Alacrity, so most likely going to be going for the Diffusal, because Manta first on PotM is not as good as Manta first on heroes like Nevermore or Drow Ranger, because Nevermore and Drow just have such high damage output that they don't really need secondary items like PotM. Even Medusa, they need items like Diffusal, maybe even Deso. You may need other items just to increase your damage output before you get the Manta. So PotM, yep, she has her Diffusal completed now. So probably going to get the Manta after this. It looks like Alchemist is going to jungle safely thanks to his illusion runes, just giving vision. And this Observer Ward is placed by Rox.Kis, and that is the Crystal Maiden player. So it looks like it's going to get vision. It looks like only a Scourge ward's up. Oh, never mind. There is a Sentinel ward over here somewhere. It looks like looks like 2 Sentinel wards from the Witch Doctor, giving vision of all the heroes here, and another ward here being placed continuously, making sure that ward is up. And this is a pretty good ward throughout the entire game. It gives vision of the rune, which is very important, but also this is a pretty common fight for in the mid game where you know, often there are clashes in the jungle and then the enemy heroes tend to run down this ramp or this ramp, and with heroes like Windrunner and Nevermore, they're able to land the power shot and raises pretty easily if they have vision of that. And it looks like there's kind of a push going on down at bottom. However, the Scourge team thinks better of it and backs up. Meanwhile, it looks like Necrolyte has picked up that ultimate orb, so we are going to be seeing that Guinsoo soon. Nevermore has a Blade of Alacrity